On January 8, 2025, officers responded to a gentleman's club for a call of a customer refusing to pay for a private dance, claiming the employee was offering him illegal services.
How you doing, boss man? Do me a favor, take your hands out your pocket for me.
Sure.
That's okay. What's going on?
So, there was a female in there. She goes 35 for 30 minutes.
10, 12,
I get to the back, and she wasn't being clear on the instructions. She starts telling me that's the first song, that's the second song, and then I was like, okay, after 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I'll pay you my 35, and I get up to pay her the 35, and then afterwards, she's like, you owe 175. I was like, that's not what I agreed on. That's not what we negotiated on.
Okay.
So, I don't know how it increased by that dramatic of a number, from a 35 bill to a 175 bill.
Okay, so
She wasn't being clear.
Okay, so you were under the impression that you were to pay $135?
No, 35.
$35.
Yeah, just 35.
And then it increased to $75.
175.
175.
And then she was offering prostitution in the process, a $900 prostitution bill.
Okay, so you're...
And then she was offering a room for $200. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Got it. Okay. All right, so you didn't pay the tab at all?
No, I said I'll pay the $35, and that's what I was trying to tell them. That's fair to me.
Okay, so it's not about what's fair, it's about what's owed.
Well, that's what she negotiated with me. She told me 35 for 30 minutes.
There ain't a
And then
girl in America that would do that.
Yeah, well, I already read it online. You guys are literally like some sort of prostitution ring.
All right.
Got it all recorded. She was offering me $900 for prostitution. Okay, where's the recording?
So what are we supposed to be listening to?
Well, you'd need headphones, but you can hear her talking about prostitution in the background.
Okay.
And I was just talking about dating. She was trying to sell me her body. I was like, I'm not into that.
Okay, well, we're here for you not paying the tab. We need to get that cleared up.
Yeah, I
needs
told
to
her
be paid.
30. She told me 35 right at the start, and I have it recorded too.
I'd like to have him pay what he owes. 175.
It's clear we got a timer back there, 3 minutes.
She wasn't
And
clear
whole
on the
point is
instructions at all.
He even just said that the girl notified him at the end of every song.
Yes, that's what
That's
she's
not
she's
okay.
sober.
So that's not what occurred. What actually occurred? She told me 35 for 30 minutes, and then she said that when we get back there, that's what. And I didn't know what was going on. She's like, that's song number 1 and song number 2, and
Correct.
she said they're 3 minutes per song. So I'm sitting there. Yeah,
You know.
yeah. So when you lie straight out your teeth, yeah, no, you guys are lying. I'm not. There is no negotiating here. I paid $35, what she offered, and that's all I'm paying.
Sir, it's your second
Okay,
song.
so if he doesn't pay, what do you guys want done?
Vacation with y'all and trespassing, I guess. What can we do? I don't know.
Do you guys have anything to say, like, on paper saying that that's like your policy with the $35 per
Is
song?
that on the back wall? That sign?
No. See, look at that. He shook his head no.
Yeah, I said no.
Ah, okay. So you don't even notify people what's going on.
You just said
No,
she
but
did.
But she
She
notified
didn't
you.
know me. She
just
said
said it, brother.
she said 30 minutes.
But she
That's what
kept
said.
notifying you after each song, which is an indication
Yeah,
of...
I don't know what the heck's going on.
I mean, listen,
that's not a
ignorance
clear
to... Listen to what I'm going to tell you. You can't be ignorant and use it as an excuse of not knowing or not paying. You can't walk into a store or to a place of
35
business,
minutes.
listen, and say, oh, well, I didn't know. It doesn't work that way. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of your ignorance doesn't negate the fact that you owe a tab.
I mean, I'm willing to get trespassed,
Guys,
but
the
like,
manager
I'm not
said
going to
right
pay
there,
no
when
charges.
you could ask one of the guys. There's plenty of people walking on the floor. You say, hey, I'm confused about this.
Yeah, well,
Right, you
guys-
ask. You're
guys-
walking into an establishment. If you're not aware of how they...
Well, I mean, like, you
of
guys
their
need to
policy
be
and
more on the
procedure.
front and tell people what's going on, man. I mean, like, you gotta tell people what's going on.
I'll go in and
Come
talk.
By this point, the officer decides to investigate further. Security explains he sent her usually on her side, but tonight she's sober and he believes her story. He further explains she was very adamant about being clear. The officer investigates the situation and thinks he probably didn't understand. But ignorance does not change the fact that money is owed for the agreed on price and services provided from the night worker. Watch as the situation unfolds, and tension quickly rises.
I was sitting there and I was like, he's like, how much? I was like, would you like a dance? He's like, how much for a dance? I'm like, $35 for table dance, which is like the most shitty dance. And I'm like, or $35 as well for lap dance. And he's like, okay. And he's like, how much for private? You have private? I'm like, okay, private room is going to be up half an hour or the hour. I'm like, it's going to be few $100s. Mm-hmm. He's like, okay. He's like, oh, that's a lot. And I'm like, okay. Then we talked a little bit more. It's your first time. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, would you like to do a dance? And I'm like, at $35 a song. And he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, okay, let's just do that. So he gets up, goes for a lap dance. Every song, because I know that it's his first song, I tell him, okay, this is the second song, okay, this is the third song, and they're monitoring me, like the guy's standing at, yeah, there's like a buzzer, like at the timer, it's going beep every song. After like 5 songs, and I was updating him every song, 5 songs, the guy is going like this to me, like 5, and I was already updating him, like, okay, now we're about to start song number 6. So once I say, oh, we're starting song number 6, and he sees the guy going like, you did 5, he's like, oh, well, how much is that? I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, it's $35 a song, like I had already told you. He's like, oh, you said it was $35 for 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I told you upstairs was only upstairs is 30 minutes and that, or an hour, and it's hundreds, like plural of dollars, and you were like, whoa, and I had told you it was $35 for a table dance and a lap dance. So if anything, the lap dance in your mind would be more, but so you already knew the table dance and the lap dance was $35. He's like, oh my god. So then I'm like, well, you have to pay me, because like I have to pay $10 a song for this song. Like, we're being monitored. It's an open room. It's not like we're in private. Like, everything's on camera. So he's like, so then the guy's like, well, you're gonna have to pay. We're gonna, like, you have to pay her. We're gonna call the police. He's like, well, I think he just pressed record right after he said it. He's like, I've been recording it. Like, she said it was 30 minutes for 35. I'm like, I never in the world would say that. I've been coming here, like, I've been here for a long time. He like pulls out his phone, so I was like, please,
he did try to
I was
give
like,
us a recording. Or
I was like,
sort.
please, no, I wanted him to play it. I'm like, please play the recording. Then when the worker was like, oh, we're gonna call the police, he's like, well, I'm gonna call the police, and then he like got on the phone.
So I went inside, spoke with Ivy,
Yeah.
and I had Ivy explain to me how she explained to the new customers the process.
She didn't explain it properly then.
Okay, so when you're in there and you hear the buzzer, what do you believe that means?
I didn't know what that means.
So you just sat there for roughly 30 minutes?
That was 35 minutes.
35
The
minutes.
whole entire from front to back, me going inside.
Okay.
If you like plump and curvy women, you need to stop scrolling.
Alright, so your tab is $175.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not paying that. I'm sending this off to the FBI too. I'll have
You can send it to whoever you want to send it to, sir.
Yeah, that's sex trafficking. I can literally send that off to the FBI.
Okay.
Does she want him to pay it? Does she want him to pay it, or is she going to charges?
Because she has to pay for the time to them.
It would be a misdemeanor, but because of the amount, but
Yeah, that's not a crime, buddy.
yes, it is.
It is a crime.
Stay for it. So calm down with the attitude, bro.
Hold on.
No, you hold on. Shut
She
up.
was offering prostitution.
Shut up and listen. It is a crime.
Yeah, she was offering the prostitution. I declined.
Okay, you are denying goods and services for payment. Okay? It actually falls under the statute of defrauding an innkeeper in Florida.
So you either
yes,
pay
it
the
is a crime. It's a misdemeanor
$175.
crime. We'll cut you a court date.
Right.
But we can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car while we write it, or you can stand here. Or you can pay your tab and you can be on your way. So those are your choices. What do you want to do?
Hold on.
No, I'm not going to hold on. These are your choices. What do you want to do? Do you want to pay him, or do you want to go in the back of a car while we cut your court date? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Just put your hands behind your back. Move, bro.
Get down, you're going to get tased. Down or you're going to get tased. Get down or you're going to get tased. That's your last warning. Get down, you're going to get tased.
Put your hands behind your back. 10 forward to 2. Put your hands.
Hold up.
You're gonna get tased.
Hey,
Last warning.
hey, there's no reason for excessive force.
No one's being excessive. We're asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Hey, what the dude? I want your department really investigated. Hey, this broke my. So if I pay the bill, I get out.
You had that choice. You already had that choice.
Come on, man.
Now you're getting a resisting charge on top of it, bro.
What? Yep. I ain't resisting.
You are.
The police officer tells you. When a police officer tells you to put your hands behind your back,
I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't run backwards.
You're nuts, man. Get off. Give me my cell phone, man. You kept me leaving my cell phone. Walk over here. Hey, man, I'm literally in contact with the FBI right now, mother.
For you.
What the are you doing? You're insane. I'm getting in trouble for turning down prostitution. Have you ever heard of that? What are you taking all my items for?
Because you're going in the back of a cop car, dude. You're under arrest.
Under arrest, that ain't how you properly detain someone anyway.
Well, I'm glad you know how to do my job, brother.
Well, yeah, you did excessive force. You don't even literally give me an option to fully prove myself.
We did. We gave you
I did. I showed that proof
told
and
us
you
to
said it was
hold
wrong.
on, so
What the is wrong with you people? You guys are nuts.
lean back.
What? They literally scan your body before you go in.
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about me, bro.
Worried about you. You're an insane lunatic.
The man was charged with resisting arrest and defrauding a business. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content. Thanks for watching today's video.